Hey Taylor, it's Mrs. Sands. I know you were worried about this cluster work, so I wanted to do a quick problem on the board for you to look at home tonight for tomorrow. So a problem that we have in our workbook in the SAB is 252 divided by 21. And you mentioned that you like the standard algorithm. We've talked in class that that's not a strategy that we are going to use as mathematicians until sixth graders. So we've been working on using cluster problems within math, but in order to honor your understanding of the standard algorithm for division, I wanted to walk you through Magic 7, which organizes the clusters in a way that looks very similar to the standard algorithm. So here's our original problem, and over here I've created a gigantic 7. We're going to make this top part of the 7 a little longer. 252 divided by 21. Notice it's like that standard algorithm sign, but it's extended. So I always like to kind of collect the groups that I know over on the right-hand side.
At this time, walkers are dismissed. Walkers have a wonderful evening.
See you later. Thanks for being quiet. So I'm going to do some work to collect those over here so you can see them, because I'm worried that you won't see them over here. So if two groups, I'm counting 21s, two groups of those should be 42. And if I double again, it should be 84. I also know that 10 groups of 21 should be 10 times larger, so it's 210. And I think that's probably enough for us to get started together. So 210 I can pull out. And that's 10 groups that I pulled out now. So notice I'm collecting the groups I pulled out of 21. Now I'm going to subtract. 2 lose 0 is 2, 5 lose 1 is 4, and 2 lose 2 is 0, so 42. Hey, let's take a look. Two groups of 21 is 42, so I can just say I can pull out two more groups, which is 42, lose those groups, and now I have 0. Now, that's not the end though, because we have partial groups here. We need the total number of groups, so I'm going to add my 10 and 2 together to get 12 full groups. So 12 groups of 21 equals 252. Oops, okay. You can use this strategy as you work through your assessment tomorrow. You can also not use the actual 7 if it gets confusing. You can just pull out those groups and work through these that way. But a lot of students like the organization that the Magic 7 gives us. But again, this is just the cluster work that we've been doing. Taylor, I know you said you didn't know how to do division, but you showed me today you definitely know how to do multiplication. So please don't tell yourself you don't know. You really do. I know it can be uncomfortable, but I'm sure you will do a great job tomorrow. So again, I will give you one last look of that work. And you can pause here if you need to look at it as you work through more.